loves, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Christina Giselle and I'm a mom to a 20-month-old toddler girl. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I do her toy rotation in her playroom, specifically Montessori style, because I have a Montessori-inspired playroom in our home. So if you guys are looking for some ideas on how you can toy rotate your children's toys or just how to do a setup in general, continue to watch to the end so that you can get some ideas. Hey love, so I'm going to be doing my toy rotation, but first I wanted to show you guys what exactly I have on my shelves now. So I actually use like a 6-cube shelving system. It's a Calyx from IKEA. It's 8 cubes, but I saved 2 of the cubes for storage. So currently right now I have for hand-eye coordination these like gem finders that is from the brand Learning Resources. I always make sure to put the stuff on a tray and in a basket if possible. I left this one open so you can see. So basically she takes this little like screwdriver thing, the hammer, and bangs it open in this little hole and she's able to find the gem. And then there's like a few different activities that you could actually do. So she opens it, she can match them, the colors, the shapes. It's a really cute one. I'll try to link all the items below that I have so that you guys can get it for your kids too if you want. Then over here is actually like, I would say hand-eye coordination and science, because she has to match or put the pegs onto like the butterfly. And over here is a ladybug and caterpillar for the spring. So she basically can go like this and just put them all over. So I really like that one. She's still learning to like that one too, but it's really cute. I can't name the brand right now for it, but like I said, I'll link it below. Down here, I just have some Practical Life. So a pourer that we have from Love Every. Usually I have it like this. And then she's able to just pour like that, practice pouring. So that one I'm definitely gonna rotate out. She's kind of tired of it. Here she has her music. Here is a mix of hand-eye coordination and language, because as you can see, she has to match these little wooden little things and put it into the holes. So for this one example, like here's the banana, she goes and puts it in the hole like that. And then we can practice language that way. And then over here is a Melissa and Doug balancing board where I left it like this for you guys to see. So you basically just, we can count and balance the cubes by colors so that it balances. So that is what I have out now. So my first tip is to always follow your child. That's like the Montessori way, to follow the lead of the child and see what they're actually interested in. So on all the items or all the little cubes that I shared with you guys, I remember like what my daughter liked and what she didn't like. So as of right now, I would say maybe there's like one set that I'll leave out. The rest of them I'm going to rotate because I just feel like she's kind of tired of them. So basically you have to see, your kid could either, you know, be bored of it, it's too hard, or it's too easy. So it could be any of the 3. But if you see that your kid is really interested in something and let's say it's their favorite, you don't have to rotate it out. You can leave it there permanently and that's totally fine. This is just like a reference. Whatever you want to do is okay, but it just gives you some ideas on how I actually do the toy rotation. I try to rotate around like every 2 to 3 weeks, even if you do it once a month, but it's really about following the lead of your child and seeing. So I know for sure my daughter is like tired of these. She wants to switch it up because it's been like, I say it's been like 3 weeks because I just, busy mom life, I just haven't had time to rotate because it does take time. I would say it takes like around an hour for me to do it because I have to go through my storage and see what I have that I can rotate, and then I have to make sure she's not around to do it. So I definitely suggest taking out some time every 2 to 3 weeks to do this and make sure your kid's not around because they're just gonna wanna play with it as you put it out anyway. And then I'll show you guys in another video how exactly I do store all her toys because I have it in a closet that, and everything labeled and stuff. So I'll definitely share that with you guys. Let me know below if you'll be interested in that. And then let me just get right into it and show you guys how I do it. And then I wanted to show you as well, I actually kind of refer to this right here. Now this sheet is from the Hapa Family YouTube channel, which I love. I follow, the mom's name is Ashley and she has 2 little girls. One of them is a few months older than my daughter Angelina, and I just love that channel and I love her because she does teach everything Montessori. She was definitely a resource that I use to implement Montessori like play in my home. So if you guys want to check that channel out, definitely check that channel out after you watch my video. But this sheet specifically, I I try to reference it because this is for like her older daughter who's like a year or two older than my daughter. But as you can see, it has like hand-eye coordination, open-ended. You can see what it has. And this is just a reference, so I'm not gonna put everything out specifically like that, but it just gives me an idea on how I should be displaying everything. And since my daughter is only 20 months, I'm not gonna do all 8 cubes. I'm just gonna do 6 of them. And then as she gets older and I start putting out more things, then I'll remove my storage that I have in the cubes. But you don't even need a cube system. You can just do like shelving and leave it open. You can put out, you know, 4 different displays. I just feel like 6 to 8 is ideal because if you're not going to be changing them regularly, your kid's going to get bored easily. And when they get bored, they just start doing random things like wanting to like play with like just things around the house instead of playing with their toys. So I definitely suggest you doing 6 to 8 and then just continue to watch so that you can see what exactly I am going to put into these cubes. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is this little honeybee wooden hand-eye coordination finder. So she's going to use these tongs, which she is learning to use, and she's just going to grab it. So I'm actually going to put that in a little basket for her to be able to put in after she grabs it. But I thought that was really cute. I got that on Amazon. Then right here is going to be like my musical aspect of this toy rotation. She got these eggs as an early Easter present from my mom, and they make noise. So that's gonna be her little shakers. Then this is, I would say, is kind of like, I don't know if it's open-ended or not, but I definitely wanted her to have it out because it's new and she's never played with it. She's really into shapes right now. So this is by B Toys and she really likes opening and closing things. So she could use that to match the shapes. It's a shape sorter, as well as she could maybe like hide some other little things that she has. Then right here, I'm going to use this as like my practical life. It's like this little wooden camera that I got off Target. It's really cute. It has different little lenses, a little green one, crystal one, and a regular one because she's obsessed with cameras. So I thought that would be really cute for her to play with. Then this I have out because she's been really obsessed with trying to like learn how to buckle like her car seat and things. So this I'm gonna have her practice, as well as it also has like her ABCs too behind. I've had this out before, so I brought it back. This is going to be her language. So I have language cards and then I have the figurines to go with it. So we'll be able to say the word and then she could also like match them. We've also had this before out, but it's been a while. I actually want to make some new ones. So I definitely recommend if you guys want to buy like some figurines and then make language cards just by going on like a website like pexels.com because it's for personal use, so you can just print them out and laminate them. That's what I've done here. So I definitely got to like get on that and make some more, but definitely, you know, a good resource to be able to do. And this one's going to be my mat. So we're really into counting and she has the 4 upstairs, but this is by Chuck and Roar. I believe I got this off Target too. Comes with a set of 2. And this is gonna be us learning how to count. So these are all the items. So let me show you guys what it's gonna look like after I put it onto the shelf. Okay, so I also have this area right next to my cube and it's like an open shelf. So I usually just put maybe like some musical stuff, just some like random things that are extra things that she can just play with or they just showcase out. So like you could see I have this Noah Ark open-ended boat that she has, but she's just not into it. It just literally just stays there for her to look at. And then I have some more little music things. And then I actually have this activity that I don't normally have out, but it's like a color sorting thing that she likes to play with. So I'm gonna just switch things out because I see that there's no room for this on the shelf. So I'm actually gonna like just put that here and then put some more music on the bottom and then put something on top. You can see I just switched it up a little, added something simple. You don't need a whole bunch of stuff. You don't even really need this at all, but it's definitely an extra space that I have. So I decided to leave it out like that for her to play with. So let me show you how everything came out.
The dam is breaking in. It was bound to happen, 'cause your heart is caving in. So why you bother? This is nothing you can run from. I hope you make it, 'cause I can't change it anyway. For soon it's all over, and you've been running again.
All right, love, that's the end of my toy rotation video. I hope you guys got some ideas on how you can set up your toys for your kids too. It's not all about having giant shelves and all the toys. It's just about setting up your kids' toys in a way that allows them to be able to focus on the items instead of seeming overwhelmed. So like you can see behind me, my daughter's able to just grab this basket and grab this toy, put it on the floor and play with it. And after she's done, if I tell her to put it back, she'll put it back exactly how she found it. I mean, yeah, there's sometimes where everything's all over the place and I'm not watching and I just let her do her thing. It's all about the balance, you know? But it definitely has taught her to become more independent and be able to just respect her toys and respect her playroom and her areas. So that way she's not just seeing all her toys all over the place and just like not knowing how to play with them. I definitely feel like since I started this Montessori toy setup, it's definitely taught her like a new value for the things that she does play with. Like she totally gets the concept. So I hope that you guys are able to share these ideas with your children too. And also, like I mentioned earlier, that setup that I showed you that's from the Hoppa family, you don't have to do it to a T. You bring out what you have, and as your kid gets older, of course, you'll start having more items to put out to display and having like more variety of it. But as for now, it all goes with like as your child grows and the age that they are. So even if you do like DIY toys, that's fine, because I've learned with Montessori, it's not about just buying a whole bunch of expensive wooden toys or learning toys. You can find affordable educational toys, and you can also DIY your toys too. And what I love about the toy rotation is that when all your toys are out, your kid does get tired of it. But when you're putting them away and taking them out strategically, it's like it's all brand new. So you don't have to buy all the toys, even though, you know, I do love getting my kid gifts, I'm not gonna lie. But I hope you guys just got ideas from this and that you're able to do this for your kids too. Try to practice it every like 2 to 3 weeks. So I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you be a part of my YouTube family. I hope you guys are doing well, you're staying safe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye, loves.